Where are the Outer Banks? If you were scrolling through the Netflix library, saw the show called Outer Banks, and wondered where the Outer Banks are, you came to the right place. The Outer Banks are a chain of barrier islands in North Carolina. They actually span all the way up to Virginia. If you live in the southeastern United States, you probably know all about the Outer Banks. If you're not from there, though, you probably still heard about the Outer Banks in history class. The Roanoke Colony, one of the first English colonies in America, was located on Roanoke Island, which is part of the Outer Banks. You've probably heard of it, because the mysteriously disappeared. Where was Outer Banks filmed? Outer Banks, the Netflix original series, that stars Chase Stokes, Madeline Klein, Rudy Panko, Jonathan Davis, and Madison Bailey, is set in the Outer Banks, so you'd think the Netflix series is actually filmed there, as well. That's not actually the case. According to reports, the plan was for Outer Banks to be filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina, but because of a North Carolina statute limiting the rights of transgender individuals, production was moved. Most of Outer Banks is filmed in and around Charleston, South Carolina, and it sounds like we'll get to see more of the world in Outer Banks Season 2, but nothing has been confirmed. Overall, I don't feel as though it makes a big difference that the show isn't filmed in the Outer Banks. I've seen some criticism from those who live around the area and those who visit, because the Outer Banks look very different from Charleston, South Carolina. I understand that criticism, but it's not as if every show or movie that is set in a given location is actually filmed in that location. Outer Banks Season 2 is in the works at Netflix. We are hopeful that the Season 2 release date will be announced soon, and we'll see Outer Banks Season 2 on Netflix in 2021. Unfortunately, the new season is not coming in March 2021. Stay tuned for more news about Outer Banks.